Good morning, everybody. It's Willow from Willow Moon Mystical, and we did morning oracle this morning, and we kicked off a new theme, and that new theme is forgiveness. And I commented last week when I got the idea of wanting to carry the energy of the crystals that we're working with us throughout the whole day when we aren't able to carry the largest crystals. So I created a spirit bottle or an energy bottle, and I said I was going to try to create one each week. This week, just an experiment I'm trying to see how that does work, how that energy, how I'm able to continue to carry that energy with me. So I have our crystals of the week that we're working with, and they are rhodonite, malachite, aquamarine, and rose quartz, and they are for forgiveness. And then I got some, so I have those in crystal chip form here. And then the herbs that I chose is rosemary and violet and rose for forgiveness. So for, it's for self-love, violet is for love and forgiveness, rosemary is for healing, releasing, and forgiveness. Rose is forgiveness and love and for protection. So I'm going to be using these three. So the first thing I want to do is I want to cleanse the area and cleanse my little bottle. Perfect. And I'm just going to go around. Perfect. Okay, so then what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take and I'm going to add first the crystals. So I want to add some aquamarine, and I have to make sure these are larger crystals, so I'm going to have to find a couple of small ones that will fit in there. See, like even that one, even though it looks small, it's not going to fit. But I do think that we have a couple or so here that will work. Okay, so I added 3 of those. And now I think, let me put the lid back on these. And now I think I want to put in malachite next. And these are really a power combination of crystals to work with forgiveness. When I done my research of putting this crystal set together, I picked the ones that really seem to jive well for, forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, and that's important. So now I have in some malachite chips. See if I can get those back into the bottle. And then I want to put in, now I think I'm going to put in the rose quartz. Rose quartz is the crystal of self. It's unconditional love, but it is a crystal of self. It is self-love, self-forgiveness, self-acceptance, confidence in self. I really do love all of the properties, the wonderful properties of rose quartz when you're working in shadow work and you're working with just the element of yourself. So now I've added my rose quartz, and now I'm going to add some rhodonite, and I have to be careful because again these are big crystals here. So I'm going to have to try to find a couple of smaller ones to fit. What is this? Looks like a rhodonite bead that's in with the chips. How interesting. So let's see if we can find a couple. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but I am going to try. No? Okay. I'm just going to dump all them out and see if I can just come across. Let's see, is there one that can go in there? I think I may have. No. Okay, so I'm going to pause here for a second and go through my other ones and see if I can find a rhodonite. So I will be right back. So I'm back, everybody, and I do have some rhodonite chips thanks to a little trusty tool, and now I can put those in the bottle as well. Put the rest of those in. Okay. So now we have all of, let me just move these other rhodonites out of the way, and I will take care of them later. Don't you love magic in real time? So now we have our crystals of malachite and aquamarine and rose quartz and rhodonite in our bottle, and now it's time to place our herbs. I think first I'm going to place some rosemary for healing, releasing, and for forgiveness. That rosemary smells so great. So healing, releasing, and forgiveness. Beautiful. Now the ones that are spilled does not get wasted. I put them out in the yard. I offer them as a gift back to Mother Earth for what she has brought to us. So now I am adding some leaves of violets, and I gathered these leaves when I was in Ohio. I gathered some violets and violet leaves and dried them, and I saved them for magical purposes, just as this, because I have a hard time finding violets in Florida. I haven't found any, to be precise, so I am glad that I saved some. And then I have some witchy sisters back in Ohio who sends them to me every spring from their yards, and I'm really grateful for that. I mean, yes, I can order them from online, of course, but still, if someone gathers them and sends them to you, it's extra nice. So now we have in a rosemary, which is for healing, releasing, and forgiveness. And we have in our violets, which is for love and also for forgiveness. And now we're adding rose. Look at that little baby rose. Now we're going to add rose, which is for all three plus protection. So we're just going to add all of this into the bottle. Hear that crow over there? Cawing, as it's called. They are abundant here, and it's because of the abundant with the crows around where I live that I have started working more and more with the Morrigan, the Sisters 3, and I am really enjoying this new journey, as well as I still work with my Patreon goddess, Bridget. Yeah, and when working with the new energies of the different goddesses every day that we pick for Morning Oracle, I just really find it all exhilarating. What was the word of the day? Numinous. I find it all numinous, meaning pertaining to spirit, spiritual, or spirituality. Now that I have all of those in there, and you can see the different crystals and the different herbs, I am now going to, before I put my cork on, I made this little charm, and I chose this little bead that reminds me of forgiveness and of releasing and of letting it go. And I put a little violet type flower to remind me of the same. And now I'm going to screw this into the top of my cork and try to get as center as I can. And it's just a little eyelet. I'm going to screw that in there as such, and then I'm going to place this on top of the bottle. Push it down. Push it down as much as I can. Oh, awesome. Look at that. I love how that went all the way in. And there's the little charm. There's the little charm in my little bottle. And this is my silver pinnacle. And I thought for the week, I am going to allow myself to wear my forgiveness energy bottle on the chain with my pinnacle. And then when the week's over and I go to put these crystals away, and I'm going to put my little charm bottle in with it. So the next time I pull them out, I can enjoy it and wear it again. So there you go. What do you think? Think you may be interested in making you a spirit bottle of your own? I hope you do. Thank you for joining me. And as always, blessed be.